Hi, welcome back to Budget with Bianca. I'm Bianca. Today we're going to budget out mine and my husband's first paychecks of December. So let's get started. You'll see I have money parked in my Rule for Next Month category. If you're not familiar with the YNAB method, this is the fourth rule, which is age your money. So I like to set aside money when the paychecks come in when I'm not ready to budget them into this next month category. And then what I will do is zero this out, and all that money will go into the ready to assign box. So this paycheck is my paycheck, my husband's paycheck from December, and then about $600 from our dependent care FSA. So we do get reimbursed for my daughter's daycare. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is see what's underfunded in December. So I'm just going to go through and pick which ones we want to fund. So I'm going to fund household goods, hosting, my daughter's Love Every subscription, our true expenses, and our celebrations, and then I'm just going to come over here and click underfunded. Excellent. So yeah, the only thing that should be left is my husband's State Farm agency, which we're not going to fund this month. We've decided to start funding that back up in January. And then for this one, this is our one credit card that's on the credit card float. So we need $3,247.02 to go. So I will go ahead and I'm just going to put that all in here because I want it to be off the float and I want to be done with it. Excellent. And that should take care of most of it. The only other thing that I think we might need, so you'll see, yeah, so finally we've paid off the credit card. Woo! All right, excellent. I think the only other thing that I'm going to need is a little bit more in groceries. We've already spent about $450 in groceries. We did make a very large Costco run, almost $300 worth. So we did buy a lot, but we're going to need a little bit more, I think. So I'm going to put another 100 in there to last us through the end of December. And if anything, it'll just roll over into January if we don't use all that. And I'm just going to scroll through and make sure I'm not missing anything or we don't need anything else. So I think all of our frequent expenses are taken care of. Quality of life is good. Travel, we're not funding this month. All of my true expenses look good. Yep. Hanukkah and holiday shenanigans I've set up targets for in January, so we'll start funding them then. And I've already spent all my fun money for the month, except for this $6. So that's fun, but that's okay. All right, and then our bills are taken care of. Okay, perfect. All right, let's so the rest of this 2,795 will go into January. And what I like to do when I can't fund a full month in advance is go to my needs view and fund things that need to be funded first. So the first thing I'll do is go down to our bills and fund those that are taken out first. So the mortgage is taken out first, but actually what I'm going to do, my husband's one student loan is taken out the first of every month, or if not the first because it'll be on a holiday, it'll be the second. And then my student loan gets taken out quickly thereafter. So I'm going to fund those two. And then I'm going to go and fund the bills that come out first. So that would be my phone bill, our auto insurance, my BPS, which is my continuing education credits that I pay for, my life insurance, which technically doesn't come out during the month, but oh yes, it does. I'm sorry. Just not very first, but that's okay. I know my dog will need food, so that's going to get funded. And then let's do electricity. And basically I'm just going to go through until this number reads 0. I'm not going to set aside to the mortgage because my next paycheck will cover that. We have plenty of time. I'm just going to go down the line, I guess, and skip the mortgage. So our gas and heating, internet, my liability insurance, long-term care for both me and my husband, my husband's life insurance, our sewage gets taken out in January. That's an every 3-month bill. Water, and then YNAB, which won't be taken out, I think, until April, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to fund my car loan. And I'm not going to put any money towards the student loan because this one is on the SAVE plan, which is currently in forbearance to my understanding. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. So when I need to fund it, I will. But for now, I'm just going to leave it alone. All right, so that actually funds all of our bills except for our mortgage. So what I'm going to do, let's see, funding half would be, okay, still too much. Okay, that's okay. How much are true? I'm going to leave the true expenses alone, actually, I think. And I'm going to split this 444 between our frequent expenses. So I'm going to put 200 towards daycare, 100 towards gas, and then I'm going to put the rest in groceries, and household goods can wait. All right, so that takes care of the paychecks for December, the first ones, and we funded almost all of our bills that we need except for our mortgage. So that is good. And we still have quite a bit underfunded, but that's okay. We will get to those for our second paychecks in December. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next budget with me. Bye.